Alright, what's up, Subie friends? Welcome back to the channel. So you know what? This is Groundhog Day. It's actually the first Sunday of the month, which I'm thinking I might start doing wash and talks every first Sunday of the month. Or the first weekend of the month, I don't know. But it does sound like a pretty good idea. So welcome to this wash and talk. So let's get this started. I do the wash and talks. I don't know why. Well, guess what? Today we are going to try out some GFX. Pretty cool, right? It's supposed to, and actually it does, smell like Christmas. Which is good because honestly, I am getting kind of tired of the cherry smell of the GSF. I'm not really getting tired of it, but that's basically the main soap that I do use. So I wanted something different. And this was on sale. And it was on sale at the Clean Garage. So go check them out. I don't get any kickbacks or anything from that, but still you can get some GFX from them. Also no sales tax, which is why I love them. All right, so I haven't actually opened this yet. So far away. Yeah, ignore the mess. It's a mess. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it smells like Christmas. That's pretty neat how they do that. It's more like a cinnamon smell than a Christmas smell. So it's pretty neat. And this one is, like I said before, it has a cherry smell. So that's a good change up for me. Over there. We'll go to 650. No, 60. Yeah, 60. 60 milliliters into this foam cup Canon. I think I parked the car too close. Yeah, that's a good amount. Then I take the rest of this and I dump it into the water bucket. Yeah, I kind of do have the car parked a little closer than I like, but mainly because I wanted to close the garage a little bit. All right. And that's good. Yeah, it smells really good. And the cool part about it, this was, I think it was on sale. So it was $23 from the Clean Garage. So definitely check them out if you want some cleaner or detail stuff. And if you got any questions about anything I use in this video, the links are in the description, as always. While I was buying that one, I also picked up a new bottle of GSF, just because. All right, over here. Oh, I'm excited about this. I also picked up a brand new Microfiber Madness Incredipad. This is the XL. And I picked up the regular one, which the regular one is kind of a joke. But because I bought this one, it was free shipping over $30, and then I added this one on there, and so basically I got free shipping and no sales tax. I'll link where I bought these in the description too, because I didn't buy them from the same spot. I gotta look it up where I got these from. But these are incredible. Okay, hopefully it's not too bright. It doesn't look too bright, it looks all right for me. Guess I could tilt it this way a little bit more. Alright, now we can finally get this car clean. And because it's basically been apart for so many days this month, last month. Yeah, since it's been apart so many days, I haven't really driven it very much. And also, I've just been enjoying the other car. Actually, I named that car Mary Jane. So, here's a quick update. So, last month we did do the brake lines, which is a pretty cool mod. However, I have not noticed the difference between the stock brake lines and the stainless steel brake lines. But it was a cool install. I like doing them. That was the first time I ever actually had to bleed the brakes. By myself, on my own car, by myself. I was showed how to do it when I was back in high school, from a neighbor who would always ask me to hop in the car and pump the brakes for him. Which I'm super grateful for that, because he taught me how to do a lot of stuff car-wise. So that worked out well. But I think because I haven't been driving it very much, I don't know the difference, and I haven't got to go through my favorite canyon to test out the brake lines. But then also when I'm driving through the canyon or driving anywhere, I don't really drive spirited. Every once in a while I'll just go from third gear to fourth gear, or a cool second gear pull. But besides that, there's not many times where I'm driving very spirited. I know, I need to fix that. It's like, why have the car and do all this stuff if you're just a little basic, putting around town, grandpa driving, not double clutching when you should be type driver. I still don't even know what that means, by the way. No, actually, I think I know what that means. And if it's like dirt bike terms, double clutch is just like, but other than that, I don't really know what that means. But I would recommend doing the brake lines if you are a spirited driver, and if you are doing any kind of brake work anyways, like doing your pads, you might as well just do that. That's what I think. It's not necessary for people like me, but it's a super cool mod, and I like doing it. And I like showing you guys how to do it. But the brake bleeder, I did end up sending that back for other reasons. So yeah, the brake bleeder ended up going back, and I got it from Amazon. So there's that. Does some clean wheels. The wheels on the regular daily came out so nice. Like when I walk outside, I'm so happy that you can look through the barrels and you can see that it's not black like it used to be. right, let me get this and start on this other one. And I know I say this in like every video, but the switch tracks, genius idea. I mean, who would have thought I would have loved plastic flooring more than anything? So, would I recommend doing stainless steel lines over the stock lines? Yes. Yes, I would. Because over time, those old lines, they're gonna start flexing, getting old and, yeah, flexy. It makes your brakes feel a lot spongier. Well, actually, yeah, I can say I do notice a little bit of difference between the brakes, the old brakes and the new brakes. This one right here squeaks. I don't know what's been happening, but it just started squeaking and I was thinking, what the hell? But besides that, I probably would recommend doing your brake lines just as a preventative maintenance. And when you're doing them, okay, good. Make sure after you put your wheels on, you check your brake lines for clearance, because I didn't do that and I had to end up pulling the tires back off and adjusting them. Didn't hurt anything. I caught it just in time. As I was pulling out of the driveway, I heard like a rubbing noise. So I pulled it back in, got it back on the quick jacks, pulled the tires off all over again. And yeah, just adjusted it from there. Every day time I'm out here, there's a siren. So the other thing about these brake lines, they're like a good beginner-friendly type thing. The frustrating part about doing them was when you had the gloves on and the whole trying to keep sirens. And it's like that street that's over here, it wasn't always like this. But now all of a sudden, everybody's like, every medical person's like, I need to just go sirens full on. I think I was talking about the brake lines and how it wasn't very difficult to do. But as far as the difficult parts was getting all the lines onto the new fittings with brake fluid all over your fingers. Because with the latex gloves, it just made it crazy slippery. But besides that, it's a really good mod. Not too hard, not super easy, just some basic wrench and vice grips, and you're good. Also, side note, I hope you guys like these kind of videos because I actually like making them and talking to people, or talking to myself, pretending like I actually have friends. But honestly, this is just me procrastinating on editing the timing belt video. I thought, you know, I'll go to the gym and then I'll start editing. Then I sit down at the desk and then I start working on coding projects or something. Which is cool, but then once I'm tired of that, I'm like, I don't want to switch over and start doing a Final Cut editing. I like when I get off of the computer. Which brings me to right here and right now. I am not editing that video. I am out here washing the car, talking to myself. So speaking of the timing belt, yeah, okay, it was hard, but it wasn't as hard once you got it done. It was nerve-wracking and stressful because every time I would line that timing marks up on the belt, and I go to do something else, the timing marks would move. And because I never did the timing belt before, on any car, I thought, you know, I was doing it wrong, and by the end, I was just like, you know what? This has to be right. I watched another video, and they were like, well, the timing marks are not going to line up. They're going to move. They're going to shift. And then I thought, you know what? We're gonna just do it. Just send it. The part that gave me the most trouble of all was when I was putting it on, that very last pulley. It's the, yeah, you'll see it in the video, but it's just this one pulley that just was not doing what it was supposed to do. And then, okay, so you know how I have that neighbor that's across the street who's always out there working? Well, this was one time where I wish he was actually out there working, because I had some questions. On the plus side, the audio on that video is alright. There was no hammering, welding, sawing, grinding in the background. But also I finally bought some, actually no. I finally started using my wireless mics again, because before I just used the shotgun mic, which would record basically everything. Let me switch to the other side, right back. Alright, I just realized I did not even push the record button. Okay, so yeah, when I was doing the timing belt, I had that one pulley that, okay, here's the cog and then here's the pulley. That's the last pulley that you put on. Well, I torqued all the bolts, put other pulleys down. I torqued all the pulley bolts down to their proper foot-pounds, or the recommended foot-pounds, and in the process, I torqued down the cog pulley. And by doing so, it made that part made everything more difficult. Because you're supposed to do that in a different order, like not torque the last two and slide the belt on, and then you can torque them down once the belt's on. Well, I didn't know that. I mean, like I said, I never did it before. But it was a cool learning experience. When I was doing it, I cross-threaded the last pulley bolts. I was panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't going in right. I was like, it's going in right. No, it's not going in right. And I was like, damn. So I took it out, went to the store, got a thread chaser, and then fixed the threads in the block, because it's in the block too. And it's like important in the block part, yeah. So yeah, I had to fix those threads. And once those were fixed, I loosened up the cog, slid the belt on, and then the pulley and the nut all went in without issues. So, yeah. I think you'll probably see in the video. I'm not sure how much I recorded, really. But it did take me, where did I do that? I did that over 3 days. I just work on it one day and then be like, I don't feel like doing this, and then come back out here the next day. And then, yeah. But we did learn a lot. And I said that before. It is my first time doing it. Probably not going to be my last. I do feel like if I do it again, I can do it without a problem, because I know what to do and I know what not to do. So I feel like I can do that roughly fast. And then plus I had some videos I was watching help me out. One of the main ones was STI Alan. Thanks, man. I appreciate your video. Did I do that? I think I did. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. I think that was loud, so I just looked down at my mic. But let me know in the comments if you guys changed your timing belts yet, and how did it go? I mean, I will say it was very stressful doing that. And I say it was stressful because the timing belt's like a really important part of the car. Which is why I knew I had to get it done, even though I didn't want to do it. I think I spent roughly $700. I'll just round it up. It was like 600 and some change, I think. But yeah, about $700 off of Company 23 website. And then I had to spend another $28 because I needed to go get some more antifreeze, or I had to get some more coolant. So yeah, I think it was about $700 to do my timing belt. But I like doing it, you know, by myself. I didn't want to pay somebody else to do it. I mean, I kind of wanted to pay somebody else to do it, but that would have just been me wanting to do that because I could pay somebody, and I was just being lazy. So if I were to give the difficulty rating on the timing belt, I'd definitely give it a solid 3.7. Yeah, out of 5. I'd give the AOS a 3 difficulty rating out of 5, because that thing was just a lot of hose cutting and stuff. And once again, I didn't know what I was doing. Other than watching a video, I mean, you just follow along in the video. It was pretty easy. But then there was some parts that was just really confusing. Like I remember when I was doing the AOS, it was that large PVC. Was it PVC? Not PVC. I forgot what it's called. That large Y valve fitting that's right in the middle, underneath of the turbo, well, in back of the turbo. That fitting just didn't want to go on. So yeah, that wasn't fun. But of all the mods that we did, or all the things that we did so far, that one gets the highest rating. Actually, I give the cylinder 4 mod that I did a while ago. I think I would give that one a 3.5. Actually, I think it should start a new rating about how much of a pain in the ass it is. Like spark plugs. That would definitely be a 4.5 out of 5. Because those are just all in the wrong spots. Did I clean a bit? I don't remember if I did these. I'm just gonna knock this out real fast. I think I did do them. All right, cool. So this month, I do not have any mods planned. The mod that I was going to do was... Damn it, where are you going? Was the parent shifter detent, which I might end up doing towards the end of the month, but for right now, I'm not in the mood to take this car apart. I don't want to be underneath of the car. I feel like in January, that was like enough. However, there is a mod that I'm planning on purchasing next, and that is the Koch stainless steel brake line, as well as the pitch stop mount brace. Those are the two mods. Those are two things that I want to do next. But you know, now that I did the timing belt, I feel like I can drive the car a little bit harder now, like a little bit more spirited, if I wanted to, which I kind of do, but I don't know. But if I wanted to, I could. I feel more confident knowing that I have the timing belt done, because it just hit the 90,000 mile mark. Ah, I'm sore. There you go. Let's come over here. Let's get our foam going. I 100% think it's time to take this gun apart and take off that clicking thing, because right now I can't pull the trigger all the way. It stops. It doesn't click. It's like it doesn't go all the way. So I need to take it apart and take that double click locking thing that they have in there and just take it out. Because yeah, clearly it's not doing its thing anymore. This does smell really good. I think I could have added more soap though. Yeah, this double click not locking thing is pissing me off. On the plus side, this GFX X smells really good. Alright, I lost my phone. Otherwise it's gonna... So besides that Perrin pitch stop brace, that is really all that I have planned for this coming up year. Well, let's call it the first quarter. You never know, I might want something else. But I don't think I will. Yeah, right. What I really want is to do the lighting in this garage. I was just watching Devin Damila's video and he just updated the lighting in his shop. And I'm just thinking, it's a sign. Just pull the plug and get rid of your Harbor Freight lights and get the lights that you want, which are the prime lights. I put one up in the garage and it looks so nice, so color correct that I just want to pull the trigger and do the rest of them. But the problem is, they are not cheap. In fact, they are $140 per light. So that's kind of a lot. And I want to do 5 of the lights. Plus an extra, well, basically 5 lights plus 1. I'll explain that one when I get it. But I think that's what we might end up having to do this year, or this quarter, before any other mod. And when I was out here doing the timing belt, it had great lighting. I just figured, just in the back of my mind, I was like, this lighting could be, you know, a lot better than what it is. So that is the plan. That's the plan. And even though I'm no electrician, I mean, I kind of have an idea of how to wire it without blowing up the neighborhood and having a complete blackout. I mean, that would be kind of funny if they didn't trace it back to me. If you haven't used these credit pads, I just want to say you should probably pick one up. Because, I mean, it's a pad, not like a foam mitt, and it's a gigantic one, so it's pretty cool. Damn. Yeah, that happens. For right now, I just say, I mean, this car is just so everything that I wanted. I mean, the way it drives, the way it feels, not too much power. Not too little power. I mean, I guess more power is good. It's not like the Matrix when the lady's like, same thing all men want, more power. Or what do people in power want? Same thing they all want, more power. Sound like a certain political leader. We ain't going there though. But that's how I feel. But really though, the car does run good, drives amazing. And you know what? It looks amazing too. I just realized I didn't clean my exhaust tips. Oh well. I'll have to get that in a little bit. All right, over to this side. This is a weird angle right there. That's a better angle. Over this way. So, does anybody have any future mod plans? Actually, do you guys have any ideas on a mod that I should do? Because that would help. That might, you know, inspire me to go and do another who knows what kind of mod. I don't know though. Because like I said, I'm pretty happy with the way the car drives and the way the car feels. I do want the choo-choo-choo sound, but I don't want to spend the money on it. It's just such an investment. Speaking of investments and money spending, I have a Google Doc with a build sheet on there, and it has all of the mods, including the links, like every single mod that I did to this car, with the link to the website as well as the link to the video that I made a few months ago, and I've just been updating it and updating it. So once I figure out how to like make it public so I can share it with you guys, I will definitely do that. Or just hit me up on Instagram and then I could just shoot you a PDF of it. But I'm pretty proud of myself with that Google Doc, because pretty much my whole career life, I went through not ever having to make spreadsheets. So making an Excel spreadsheet was kind of a new thing for me. So yeah, that part's cool. And the Google Doc is actually, yeah, pretty detailed. It's got part numbers, where it came from, the cost, what I paid for it. Actually, I might take that out because nobody needs to see what I paid for it. But it does show pretty much everything. And then on another separate Google Doc, I have the, let's go over here. Oh, whatever. On another separate Google Doc, I have the part that is the maintenance section. I don't know why I was blinking out. So the maintenance section is how much, or linked to oil, when I bought the oil, when I did the oil change, coolant, timing belt, you know, the maintenance stuff. With spark plugs, cost, price, or same thing, but the other side has, the other dock has that. Which I guess is going to come in handy if I ever don't want, or if I ever have to get rid of the car. So yeah, it could come in handy then. But that's all documented on the docs. Since I'm doing all the work myself and Carfax, it won't show anything that you've done by yourself. I guess only the dealer. Which kind of sucks. But it's kind of good because I guess anybody could just fake it and be like, yeah, I did this, when they really didn't. Alright, let me rinse this off. Alright, I do love a clean car. And being able to just come out here and wash it on a nice Sunday afternoon is pretty awesome. Even though it's gonna rain on Friday. I think it was Thursday. But that's okay, it'll be in the garage. So this is my favorite combo. Right now I'm still using bead maker because I have so much of it. Towel wise, I use this waffle towel and this, I think it's the Gauntlet or something by the Rag Company. This one's from Harbor Freight. It's their glass towel. It works fantastic. And I've been using this combination for I don't even know how long. I did find this video. Okay, so the first day I bought this car, I've been, you know, basically documenting everything that's been going on with it. But I did find a video, and I never posted it because I was watching, I thought it was not how, you know, the proper way of how to clean your car. I mean, I'm still probably doing everything wrong, but either way, it's just one of my first actual videos I've ever done, minus buying the car, that had to do with the car. So I think I might end up posting that one this week as well. Or next week. I don't know. I might post it soon. But you're going to have like 3 videos coming that are in the making. And that video that I did find, I don't know what I was recording. I think I recorded at 60 frames per second because that whole video folder, the first wash video folder, it is 400 gigabytes. And I looked, I was like, that's what's taking up so much space on this hard drive. So I looked at it and I re-encoded it using compressor and got it down to 40 gigabytes. So I don't know, I think I was recording at, I don't even think I was recording in log. I might have been in log, I'm not sure, but 400 gigabytes. That's a lot. But as I was watching it, I was just reminiscing like, wow, this car was dirty. I mean, it wasn't dirty, it just wasn't washed. And then when I bought it, they were saying I had them drop it off the next day. And they're like, great, that way we can just detail it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Even though I knew I was gonna end up doing it. But when I got it, I mean, the brake calipers were just not even clean. The door jambs were dirty. You'll see in the video, but I don't know. It was good seeing the car in stock form with the stock wheels, the old Miltech, ooh, the old Miltech exhaust on there. The rain guards weren't on there. They're just, you know, the second day I bought it. So yeah, it looks like that, and I'm just gonna post that one. I know I did this corner already, but still. Let's fix this hood going. I remember when I was in the video, I was using the clay bar and so much contaminant was just coming off of the paint. That was almost as bad as Mary Jane, which is my normal daily car. One of the mods that I want to do, I kind of want the Subie speed headlights, but I don't like that big, I don't like how the headlights come out to here. They have that big thing right there. I like how they look otherwise though. I think they look super cool with the lines right here. Well, yeah, the lines right here, and then the light part thing. I'm horrible at explaining. That's a good angle. That's a really good angle. So I was at the gym today. I did the most hated thing on the planet for me. It's like the worst invention ever. And it's that stair stepper. God, I hate that thing. But I did 25 minutes. No, actually I did 26 minutes on that. And I thought, it's Sunday, I'll call it a day. Which I might start going more regularly. I was looking at myself on camera a few times. I'm like, damn, I could lose another couple of pounds. Which is crazy because for a while, I was going to the gym like daily. But then, you know, I got bored of the gym. And I just stopped going. So I don't say I was burnt out, but I guess I was kind of burnt out. And then, yeah, I just stopped going. But I kept up with my running. So I'd still do morning run for 5 miles. A minimum of 5 miles, because it's 2.5 miles to this fence that I run. And then of course you gotta, you know, go back. So I think pretty soon, or tomorrow, I'm gonna be back at the gym doing the same thing. Which is well, I'll start off doing that, doing the stair stepper. I do kind of want to change these wheels though. I had so many opportunities financially to do it. But as you can tell, everything else I've done besides the wheels. Like the Swiss tracks and I mean, I guess the timing belt could have waited. But you know, if that breaks, then it could just be a lot more money than what it would normally cost for you to just replace the timing belt by itself. So the timing belt got replaced. But I've been looking at different Volks wheels. TEs, ZE40s. And that's really the only two. TEs or ZE40 style. Like the kind Subie Freak had. I did like those, but not that much. I do love TEs, but so does everyone else. You know what? I think I'm just going to bring back. Let's come over here. I think I'm just going to go on the interwebs and find a set of those wheels that spin, you know, like when you stop. Yeah, I'm going to bring back the 2000s. Good times. The 2000s. Hot import nights at LACR. The crazy, before they had street takeovers, they just had, you know, giant hotel parties. And now they just turn into street takeovers, which is a whole other thing to talk about. But let's just say, if you're into that, you're dumb. There. Not only are you dumb, I hope they catch you and they crush your car. That looks great. That's just my opinion though. But yeah, some new Volks on this car would be pretty cool. Or the cob wheels that are the bronze color. But I don't really know. I've been looking. I don't want anything chrome. And I don't want anything that's a three-piece. I feel like that's just a little, the chrome would just be like too much. The chrome would just be too much for me. And I don't know, I just was never into chrome for one. Damn it, trunk. I still need to replace this floor mat. I haven't because I don't want to spend that much money on a floor mat. It's the worst part about when you open the trunk to this car. It's like all the water decides to drip down the sides of the car and not on the rain gutters like it's supposed to. I do have plans on getting the titanium hardware for the seat bolts, seat brackets. That is for sure pretty high up on my list, even though nobody will ever see it. I did think about replacing the hardware for the timing belt cover with hardware from Titanium Works. I just really like the way their titanium looks. And since I have it underneath for the hood, I could keep it semi-uniform versus the way they do their burning of the titanium. It would pretty much all look the same. So I don't know if I want to count that as a mod, but I guess it is kind of a mod. So yeah, I guess we could put that as something I want to do in 25. But inside the car, I mean, every time I sit down in the car and I turn the camera around and take a picture of myself, I always get the seats just because, I don't know why, those seats are just make me happy. Besides that, that's all I can really say about what I want to do next to this car. I'm actually running out of stuff to do. I think it's time for another build. What do you think? Buy a crashed supercar like all the other YouTubers? Take out a mortgage on the house or second mortgage on the house? I think that's how it works. I don't know how it works. But there's one who recently bought a McLaren, and I'm just wondering, how did you pull that off? Did you just go to loan? How in debt are you? Because I know YouTube's not paying that much. I want to know how he's doing that. I kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't want to do it. Okay, let's go to this other side real quick, and then we can just wrap this up. As far as like buying a supercar, I don't see that ever happening. You know, right now or in the near future. I'm not even sure how he's doing that. Like, do you owe the bank like $100,000 once you do it? Like, is it like a finance? Well, it has to be a finance thing. I mean, if you got like that much cash on hand, then I must have been doing something wrong in the previous life. So I know you're not making that much from YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay that much yet. As far as certain YouTubers that are currently rebuilding a supercar. Dang. It's like chasing water drips non-stop. Yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't buy the black STI. Because originally I was going to buy a black one. And I'm glad that I did not. I'm kind of regretting not buying the Type RA, though. But not really, because that one would have been $20,000 more than what I paid for this one. So I guess it's a win-win. I could count that as a smart move. So I'm gonna clean up. And you know what? It is Groundhog Day. And there's a Groundhog Day marathon on TV. So I kind of want to go watch that. Alright, I'm just gonna clean this up real quick. Go edit this one while I'm on the couch. Yeah, you got it, watching Groundhog Day. Eat my leftover sushi. Which is bad because you know what? The gym is right next door to my favorite sushi spot. So I don't know. I can't be going and grabbing sushi after I just sweated my butt off during a workout. I'm also sick of this hose. Just roll up. Roll. Stay together. Don't do that. Stay together. Stay together. There you go. Forget it. You're too dumb. So look at that. I don't have to worry about the gun getting scratched from rubbing on the concrete. I like that. That looks good enough. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. The STI looks amazing, runs and drives amazing. Super happy with it. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys have any questions about anything I used in this video, or you just want to say what's up in the comments down below. Hit me up on Instagram. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more STI content coming soon. And I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace out.